Hey, this is Marcus.
And Tricia.
And guess what? We are
the Messengers.
Ministry.
Yay!
Today we have another Teachings from Jesus for you. And we are titling this...
Don't forget the family.
Who?
The family.
Oh.
Yes.
I forgot him. I didn't forget him.
So this scripture can be found in Matthew 8:14 through 15,
Mm-hmm.
Mark 1:30 through 31,
Okay.
and Luke 4:38 through 39.
Right.
So this is what happened. Jesus went to Peter's house shortly after starting his ministry.
Okay.
So Peter's mother-in-law was sick with a high fever. They asked Jesus to heal her, of course.
Right.
But he rebuked the fever and it left her. She got up at once and began to wait on them, just like any good mother would do.
That's right. So these are only a couple of scriptures that are in the Bible, but they hold great meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, and I mean nothing, is put in the Bible there by chance.
That's right.
Guarantee.
It's all on purpose.
Right. So the few disciples had seen what Jesus had already done with others, but now they're asking for healing of a family member.
Yeah.
And it's more personal to see a healing of a loved one.
That's right.
So sometimes, though, we get excited about seeing others healed or come to Christ.
Mm-hmm.
We need to remember, though, to pray for the people that we care about, too.
That's right.
Just like Jesus had no honor in his hometown, our family members can often be the hardest people to reach or lead to faith.
Yes.
We can testify to that.
Mm-hmm.
So especially with new believers, their families may not understand right away this new way of life.
Yeah.
Right? So the same is true with healing. So we can get used to seeing people on the streets or even in our local stores healed.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to our family, there may be hesitation. All right? Right. So if we do pray and don't see a healing right away, they can become obstinate and refuse to believe what we are saying.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. So however, we should never give up on our family.
No.
All right? So let's look at a little example here, okay? Brian, he has a brother named Rick.
Okay.
So despite growing up in church, Rick ends up not ever believing in God at all.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. So Brian stays in the faith, though.
Mm-hmm.
So when the family gets together, Brian cannot talk about Jesus with Rick.
That's right.
He will not listen to it. Shuts him down. Bam. No. So,
that happens a lot with families.
Right.
It's like when you get together, you can't talk about religion, you can't talk about politics and
right.
things like that because people can just go off because they have different opinions.
Right. However, even through all of this, Brian still prays for Rick.
He should.
Right. He prays that his brother will have a close relationship with God. Mm-hmm. And Brian also prays that God will protect Rick in every area of his life.
That's right. That's a good brother.
Yeah, Brian is a good brother. That's what I was about to say. So we may not be able to freely share our faith with our families, but we should never stop praying for them.
That's right.
We don't have to lay our hands on a loved one for them to be healed because God hears all of our prayers.
That's right.
So whether we are praying for people around the world or in our hometown, we must never forget the ones that are closest to us.
That's
true. Here's what we encourage you to do today. Ask God today for whom He would have you pray.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, even though you may not be able to verbalize your prayer to them, God will hear and honor your prayer in His timing.
That's right.
It's important to remember that. So, keep your faith and trust in Him because He loves your family even more than you do.
That's right.
That's pretty amazing to think about sometimes.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes we love our family a whole lot. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, there are people that don't have the good family ties
Right.
that like we do.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
So, that's our teaching from Jesus today. We do hope that you got something out of not forgetting your family.
that's right.
So, if you haven't done it already, we encourage you to visit our website at
www www.themessengersradio.com.
That's right.
And there's so many things up there. There's other videos. There are audio teachings. There's testimonies and audio dramas,
Right.
things like that.
Yeah.
We're just excited to have everything up there, and we would just love to have you go and visit.
That's right.
And it'd be so exciting for us if you would hit that contact us button and just send something to us, a prayer request or a praise report or your testimony.
Yeah.
We would love to hear any of that. If you have any questions for us, we would, love to help you. If you have a question about the Bible or anything we're talking about, we can search it out. And we don't know everything,
right.
but we can help you and look for what we find and listen to God and hear what He says.
And when you come to us with a question, that encourages us to look it up if we don't know it already, and that helps us grow.
Yes.
So you can help us grow.
That's right.
Just like we can help you grow. It's a give.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So when you're on our website, though, you can visit all of our social media links, which includes SoundCloud and iTunes and all those things. I'm going to put a little bar right here that's going to show you 3 of our websites that have Messengers Radio as the name. Mm-hmm. That's going to be Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Mm-hmm. So while you're on our website, though, we encourage you, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, like and subscribe to our Facebook channel and share this video if you got something out of it.
Yeah.
That is, it's not for us, it's not for our benefit, it's to help others who need to hear more about the Word, right?
Right.
More about, maybe they're new, or maybe they've been in believer for a long time. Who knows? But maybe they need some encouragement. Mm. So we encourage you to be an encouragement. How's that sound? And if you're on YouTube, we have a subscribe button down below. Everybody's got a subscribe button to their YouTube. But there's also a bell that you can click on to be notified when we upload a new video. Mm-hmm. That would be awesome if you would subscribe to us. Yeah. And but that's kind of it. We hope you guys have a great morning, a great afternoon, or a great evening, however you may be watching or
listening.
That's right. Bye now.
We love you guys. Bye.